everybody. It is good to see you back again. My name is Joe, and this is the Joe is Hungry channel, where today, by popular demand, we're headed over to Burger King to check out their newest limited time offer, the SpongeBob Krabby Whopper. Take its temperature, throw it on the scales, take it apart, layer by layer, right here within the city limits of Fairmount, Georgia. Brad and Megan, Kyle and Kayla, Saturn and Eli, I want to wish you all a very happy anniversary and many more to come. Clay, happy birthday to you and thank you for your support. Mike, Ryan, Mackenzie, Grace, and John, I want to wish you all a very happy birthday and thank you for your support. Austin and Thomas, a very happy birthday to both of you. Alex, Daniel, and Nova, I want to wish you all a very hungry happy birthday. With that behind us, Burger King is once again changing the color of its burger bun and associating it with a very popular cartoon character, this time SpongeBob, and as part of a limited time menu lineup consisting of Mr. Krabs Cheesy Bacon Tots, Patrick's Strawberry Shortcake, the Pirates Frozen Pineapple Float, the Bikini Bottom Bundle, the King Jr. Meal, and the SpongeBob Krabby Whopper, which is what we're doing today, and it consists of one 1/4 pound flame grilled beef patty, American cheese, lettuce and tomatoes, pickles and onions, mayonnaise and ketchup on a yellow square bun colored with turmeric, which is a relative of ginger golden orange spice used to color things, in this case yellow. If you're curious about the taste, more on that later in the video. If you want to try out one of these, be prepared to add another 780 calories to your expanding waistline. I have the full nutritional information on the screen and in the description below. To pick up a single Krabby Whopper, Burger King will expunge $6.99 from your net worth, or you can make it a medium combo for $11.29 before taxes in Georgia. You may ask, is this a good deal? I just want to know if they can pass the Joe is Hungry temperature test. Well, let's throw caution into the wind and roll the drive-thru at Burger King in Cartersville, Georgia.
Welcome to Burger King, where you rule. How may I help you?
Could I get 4 Krabby Whoppers and a Diet Coke?
4 Krabby Whoppers and a Diet Coke?
Yes, ma'am.
Just a moment, Josh. 4 Krabby Whoppers and a Diet Coke?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. What size Diet Coke?
Oh, medium. I'm sorry.
That be it for you?
That's all I want.
Second window.
Thank you.
You park behind her.
Sure. Well, there's nobody behind me, and there's already somebody in the penalty box. So I sit here kind of halfway pulled up. I've got my Krabby Whoppers. Let's pull up inside, get out of this penalty box, and do the Joe is Hungry temperature test. Krabby Whopper number 1 is 147.7 degrees Fahrenheit. Krabby Whopper number 2 is 142.9 degrees Fahrenheit. Krabby Whopper number 3 is 141.4 degrees Fahrenheit. If you've been watching my channel any length of time, you know I like my temperatures at 140 degrees or above. This isn't too bad for Burger King. I know they can make these things a lot hotter and fresher than that, but they're still within parameters. So today they pass the Joe is Hungry temperature test. Now it's time for the moment of truth. We're gonna tear this thing all apart, see what is really inside, head back to the studios and do the Joe is Hungry weight test. Well, Burger King, you scrimped by on that temperature test. But I guess the next major question we have here, how is your portion control? Can you make these things all the same size? Well, we're about to find out when we take off for this packaging. In other words, set the tear on the scales. Krabby Whopper number 1 weighs in at 10.58 ounces or 300 grams. Krabby Whopper number 2 weighs in at 9.98 ounces or 283 grams. Krabby Whopper number 3 weighs in at 10.26 ounces or 291 grams. Well, the difference between the heaviest and the lightest is actually less than 10% of the average weight of all three. So today, Burger King, you pass the Joe is Hungry consistency weight test. Well, Burger King, they don't have serving weights in their nutritional information for this, but they do for their regular menu items. I don't know what's going on with that, but there's a little more I can do except add them all up, average them out, do the math, and you come up with a not unreasonable 68 cents an ounce, which leads us on to the next test, the one and only, the Joe is Hungry big reveal. This is what it looks like, and this is what it's supposed to look like. This is what it looks like when you get it out of the drive-thru window, and this is what they would have you believe it looks like. We've seen what it looks like, and we saw how much it was. Not that terrible of a price, not these days anyway. As far as what it looks like, to my point of view, it kind of resembled the sad photos in kind of a messy, smash sort of way. Leave it in the comments again. Let me know what you think. Until then, we're going to do the one and only, the Joe is Hungry bite test. So it is, bite test, engage.
So baby, I will pack up my things, leave before you will start.
The bun is square, yellow. It doesn't crush too easily and tastes pretty much like a regular Whopper bun. The garnish seemed relatively fresh and crispy, and the pickles, although they sliced them pretty thin, were still crunchy and tart. I could taste the ketchup and the mayonnaise. They added to the moistness and the flavor. The burger patty, it was well cooked and savory, and in general, if you close your eyes, take a bite, this thing tastes just like your normal Whopper. With that being said, let's look back in time, see what Shadow Joe thinks about all this, and do the Joe is Hungry Sneak-a-Doodle Bite. Sneak-a-Doodle Bite number 1. Sneak-a-Doodle Bite number 2. Sneak-a-Doodle Bite number 3. I would have liked to seen this thing a lot warmer than this. I know they can do it. The garnishes are crunchy. I can taste the meat. This thing is definitely yellow. So let's go ahead and let the big man make the final decision and give this thing a score. If you don't know my scale is 1 to 10, 9 being the best. Anything above 9 is a once in a lifetime experience and almost never achieved. 5 and down is that slippery slope to the pits and depths of fast food hell. So let's go ahead and give this the number that it truly deserves. Burger King, you actually passed all the metrics, even the temperature, even though I think it could have been a little bit warmer. But in general, this is just a regular, moderately well prepared Whopper. It just looks different. So today, I'm gonna have to go 5.8. That is my number. This is my review, and hopefully I will see you in the next video.